Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly check-in. This is for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading, so of course messages may or may not apply. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for the next person. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the week ahead, see what you guys could be currently dealing with, as well as what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for my beautiful Cancerians. We're going to start off with some Moonology cards. We have You Are Good Enough and Surrender to the Divine coming out. We have the new moon in Scorpio coming up on the 4th. Is it the 4th? I think it's the 4th. Yeah, the 4th. Sorry guys, I'm like a little distracted here. My dog is snoring in the background. We also have Believe in the Impossible, and I'm noticing here how we have 3 full moons in these cards. So let's talk about this. Then we're going to pull some animal cards, some tarot, and then wrap it up with a fairy message. So Surrender to the Divine, we have full moon energy, so definite endings and new beginnings. This week ahead, it's all about you guys recognizing your worth, your value, and believing in yourself. Maybe you've been experiencing a lot of self-doubt recently, or been getting in your head, and it's so important that you guys remember who you are. Remember that you are good enough. Remember that you have value. This is regarding your own self-beliefs, as well as the types of relationships you surround yourself in. And for some, you maybe have been doubting where you're at, or doubting your abilities, or doubting where you are. But it's important this week and moving forward, as we do have the new moon in Scorpio, it's important you guys set your intentions and really believe in yourself. And your attitude is what changes everything. It's what shifts everything this week and moving forward. So it's also important that you guys really surrender to the divine. I want to say surrender to divine timing. I think it's really important that this week you guys take a step back, let loose of the reins, and surrender to the things that are out of your control, especially when it comes down to divine timing. You can't speed certain things up. You can put as much effort as you want into something, and that's great, but there also is that little magic going on behind the scenes, and maybe it's just all about that divine timing that you're really needing to just take a step back and surrender to. When it's meant to be, it will be. Having more trust that this is going to work out in your favor, and then you really just need to believe in yourself and believe in the impossible. Although right now it may be really difficult to have trust or to believe that you're good enough, because there's a lot of doubt in the air is what I feel from this. There's a lot of doubt. Like, you're very hardworking, you're very dedicated, you've been very organized, and you've been crossing the T's and dotting the I's, and you've been putting in the work. And now it's time for that to just be brought into balance. You've already done the work, so now it's just about the timing of things, letting things unfold naturally, okay? Again, another full moon energy, and then we even have a blue moon. So maybe there's going to be rare events, rare things that come up this week, things that maybe you don't expect, or information that you might receive, or even messages through your dream space, or just like rare occurrences. Maybe not this week, maybe it's Scorpio season, that there might be like once in a chance or once in a blue moon kind of opportunity you happen to bump into a person, or like it's all about the timing. You know, if it wasn't, oh, I got a flat tire and so I was late to work, and then I decided I'm gonna go to the corner store and grab a coffee because I'm exhausted or whatever, and then I bumped into this person and that changed my life forever. You know, like little occurrences like that. I wouldn't be surprised if you have some sort of experience or occurrence come up, you know, whether it's in the next week or in Scorpio season, okay? But yeah, definitely the energy of something reaching a peak, and you guys need to be more certain within yourself, more confident within yourself, recognizing that you are good enough. You have been putting in the work, and now it's time to let go. Now it's time to loosen the grip. Now it's time to put your trust in the divine, that whatever's truly meant for you won't pass you by, and just to let go, loosen the grip. You know, I'm kind of feeling for Pentacles energy, the need for you guys to really just practice releasing and not caring as much, not putting so much stress on things. That might be creating a bit of a restriction. Now at the bottom of the deck, just to take a little peek, we do have, what do you need to release? You need to release control. You need to simply just let go, Cancer. Let go. And show the world the real you. Maybe you guys have been putting unrealistic standards on yourself, or maybe you have been hiding behind a false mask, or you haven't been truly showing the world the real you. Maybe you've been holding yourself back, maybe you've been restricting yourself, or you've been afraid of sharing some part of yourself that requires you to be vulnerable. You know, there could be some sort of fear about that. And underneath show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, more full moon energy. We have new moon in Leo. Confidence is the key to your success. So what are you needing to release? The fears, the doubts, the worries. You're needing to be more confident, but that does not just, you know, you can't just wave a magic wand, snap your fingers, okay, cool, I'm confident. Like, that is a work in progress. So I think that might be one of the intentions that you set for this new moon, is like working on your confidence, doing things for you, Cancer, that's going to increase your confidence and make you feel sure of yourself, you know, taking better care of yourself, doing things that make you feel good, that make you feel grounded, that give you confidence, right? Remember who the fuck you are, stepping back into your power. All right, so this week you're being reminded of that. Now let's pull some animal oracle messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for Cancer, please, for the week ahead? What messages do my Cancerians need to hear? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week? Any animal oracle messages for Cancer? Crow did try to come out, so it's so important this week you fit the time in for some self-study, to be by yourself, to connect with yourself, to meditate, to journal, to do something that's for you, where you can reconnect with your health, with yourself, your higher self, your intuition, your mental health as well, spiritual health, those kinds of things. Okay, messages for Cancer. We got the shark. Oh my gosh, Cancer. Okay, I completely forgot to tell you guys. I tried doing a reading yesterday, but yesterday was just like weird energy. So I just was like, okay, today's just not the day for readings. But the shark did come out. And what's interesting is that the shark has been making an appearance in your readings for a while now. Not in your last reading, but the one before that. And the one before that one, the shark has been showing up. And yesterday when I tried doing your reading, I really was not in the energy, so I was like, screw this, I'm not gonna waste my time like trying to force it. I'm gonna just do it when I feel like I'm in the energy. And we have the fucking shark to come out again, so that's when you know spirit has a message like trying to come through. And the fact that this keeps on showing up for you guys in your readings, this is a message that needs to be heard, and someone is not listening, or someone is like avoiding something. That's the energy of the shark. There's this energy of avoidance. There's something that needs to be acknowledged. There's something that you're needing to communicate, or there's something that you're needing to be honest with yourself, or honest with someone that you could be dealing with. And the more you turn your back away from whatever this is, it's going to continue to keep coming up for you to deal with. And it feels like you keep pushing something under the rug. I'll deal with it later. La 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 la. It keeps coming back up. And you're like, oh, what are you doing? Let me push you back under the rug. You stay down there. You turn around doing your own thing, and then you turn around and it's back, and you're like, oh my god, I have to deal with this again. No, I'm just gonna push it. I'm just gonna suppress it. I'm just gonna ignore it, pretend it's not there. But it keeps coming up for a reason, Cancer. So when we go back to the bottom of the Moonology deck, we have, what do you need to release? There's something that you're needing to release. There's something that you've been avoiding or ignoring. Maybe this is regarding your emotions, as this is the water element. So maybe you're just needing a good emotional release. Maybe there's something that you've been holding back. Maybe emotions you've been trying to deny. You've been denying how you feel about something or someone. But the shark man is coming up again. Why? What are you hiding, Cancer? It's a very mysterious energy. We also have the unicorn, which is so fitting with that believe in the impossible. I mean, come on. You ever seen a unicorn before? Real life? Have you? Also, full moon in this card. Lots of full moon, kind of reaching a peak, completion of a cycle, completion of a chapter. Also, this is the energy of spirit, and this represents your intuition, your third eye. So it's like, maybe you don't know what you've been avoiding. Maybe you don't really know what this is talking about. You're like, I don't know what you're talking about. But maybe this is something that's like deep in your subconscious. Maybe it's like your higher self knows something that your current ego doesn't, or like you're avoiding something / you're not really accepting something, right? But yet your higher self knows and is just waiting for you to come to terms, or waiting for you to accept, or waiting for you to face something, facing a reality, a belief, a mindset. We'll look into this because I am very curious as to what that could be about. So any other messages for Cancer for the week ahead? So there's definitely some energy of ending / release. Oh wow, the owl. I love the owl. Again, very spiritual energy. This talks about your wisdom, your own inner truth, your higher self, again coming through. And same with that crow energy. I think it's so important this week ahead, Cancer, that you take time out to meditate and kind of contemplate all these things that maybe you haven't really taken the time to process or face or acknowledge. I think if you were to sit down with yourself and like maybe journal, write things down, type it out, even talking out loud, whatever you gotta do, but have some time out for yourself where you just can process all these things that are on your mind that maybe don't seem like the biggest of deals, but maybe you're gonna come to some major conclusions or major resolutions / realizations. Because even though it's a new moon in Scorpio this week, Scorpio, the sign of transformation, death, rebirth, change, mystery, the unknown, karmic debt, like a lot of that deep diving kind of energy. This would be a good time for you guys to look at these things. The energy's in your favor. Also, I do have to mention that the owl does talk about blessings coming in, wishes coming true. So, careful what you wish for, believe in the impossible, surrender to the divine. That definitely kind of is coming through. There's just something that maybe is blocking you / getting in the way, or it's something that you're needing to release, right? So that you can let all the good stuff come in. Now at the bottom of the animal spirit deck, wow, what did I tell you? Blockages, with the elephant. Overcoming blockages or even struggles that you have been dealing with, Cancer. This may be happening to steer you down a different path, right? When you surrender to the divine, rare occurrences. Oh my god, you got a flat tire, you're late to work, that fucking sucks. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Wow, why did this happen to me? Whatever, I'm gonna go to the corner store and grab myself a coffee or whatever the fuck. You bump into that stranger, right? This talks about being pushed down a path that's for your higher purpose, and to have faith and to trust in the divine. That's literally the energy of the elephant. And also talks about crushing blockages, limitations, fears, beliefs, anything that has been holding you back, right? Peacock, perspective, the bee, very hardworking, very dedicated, kind of like that full moon and Virgo energy is like staying organized, staying dedicated, working really hard, and it will pay off, but also remembering to take breaks and also nurture yourself. Give yourself the time you need to rest, rejuvenate, okay? So let's take a little look into the shark, see what this is that you are needing to either speak up about or be honest about or acknowledge, recognize. There's something here that's like lurking in the depths, and it's I don't know if it's hidden. I think you just have been either ignoring it or you haven't been aware of whatever this is. But it's like it's a cycle or it's an issue or some sort of challenge you've been facing for a while, and so it's just like there's just something that needs to be acknowledged here or recognized. Like maybe it's your emotions. Let's see. Tell me the shark for Cancer. What's this energy about? Why does a shark keep coming out for Cancer? That's crazy. Tell me the shark for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Tell me the shark for Cancer. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Ace of Pentacles. I am always rewarded for all that I do. The Tower. Holy shit. Scorpion energy. These cards got a lot to say. We also got the Knight of Swords. Three of Cups. Can I have the Shark? The Star. Anything else? Lovers reversed. Oh. Alright. And whoa. Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay. So it does look like there's this shift of a foundation, which your last few readings have been kind of talking about massive change happening, and this feels very sudden. There's that epiphany, there's that realization, there's that acknowledgement of something that you've been ignoring or avoiding. But this needs to come down so that you're able to move to a time where you can be more authentic to yourself, more true to you. So I am curious as to what this tower may be. Whatever this tower is, it is sudden, it is quickly. It may even be like a message or communication, or maybe you're needing to communicate something, but this is bringing you some sort of opportunity regarding your own personal growth and using the wisdom that you carry and the perspective, and also using your intuition as to how to maneuver this situation. I feel like it's going to work out in your favor, the way you handle this tower. You'll be rewarded for it. It's like passing, like, kind of like a test. Maybe you're being tested by the universe, or maybe there's like a cycle that you're becoming aware of. Because it's almost like, you see how these people are falling out of the tower. This Knight of Swords comes in and swoops in for the rescue and catches them before they hit the ground. It's like, saved. It's like, you know, when you're watching a fucking superhero movie and like someone's about to fall off the building or some shit, like literally the tower, and like they happen to just get saved just in time. They almost died, but just in time they were swooped in and saved by this knight and shining armor, right? So it's almost like there is something like a test or something that comes up this week, or, you know, Scorpio season, and you almost fall for it. You almost fall off this tower and hit rock bottom, but you managed to save yourself just in time. I hope that makes sense. Or like, this is okay, whatever. This is just, the energy coming through. Then we have the Lovers reverse, Six of Swords, the Star. We also have the Three of Cups. So what was interesting here, we do have a little side story, and I normally don't get this message, rarely ever, because like I always see the Three of Cups as like celebratory and happy-go-lucky, fun times, right? Joyful opportunities. But then the fact that the Lovers reverse came out right after the Three of Cups, someone maybe you're realizing has been unfaithful, right? Wanting their cake and eating it too. I just gotta throw it out there. I never get that message. I never do, right? I always see the Three of Cups as like celebration and having fun and being with your loved ones. But then the fact that we had the Lovers reverse fall out right next to this, it's like maybe some of you have been in denial, or you've been giving chances out to the wrong people, or even just like the Lovers reverse can sometimes just talk about imbalance or unrequited energy. Giving to people who aren't deserving of your energy, your love, your kindness, right? So I'm just saying maybe that's another thing that you're realizing here with the Tower, Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Lovers reverse. Is like realizing maybe giving your energy to the wrong people, / needing to, with this little affirmation at the bottom of Knight of Swords, choosing your battles carefully, choosing who you give your energy to. Your energy is sacred. Your energy is one of a kind, Cancer, and not everybody should have access to it, right? Setting boundaries, that is okay. You have every right to say no, but it does look like moving towards a time of fulfillment, happiness, positivity, inspiration, knowing peaceful times are coming. And so it's just making little adjustments, little shake up, little throw down, right, with that tower. But it's happening, and you're becoming aware of something, and it's happening so that you're able to, you know, release whatever that has been holding you back. What is it that you need to release? It could be a mindset, it could be a relationship, it can be an environment, it can be a couple different things. But this is being brought to your attention this week. It's something that maybe you've been avoiding, right? Knowing deep down, this isn't good for me. This relationship, this mindset, this thing, this habit, this routine, this whatever. And it could be the smallest thing, simply like you going to bed late. That's not good for you. So what do you need to release? Bad sleeping patterns. What do you need to release? Eating right before I go to sleep, things like that. Even small things like that. Or it can be a grander scale of like a really unhealthy relationship, or a damaging work environment, right? Maybe you do like a lot of physical labor and the safety regulations is terrible, right? People get injured or some shit like that. That's illegal. But things like that, apply it to your situation. But becoming aware of something, or actually reaching a place of acceptance, something that maybe you haven't really fully come to terms with, this week you will. Right, and that's what creates this change, needing to surrender, right? I surrender and know how to go forward, which we had, I surrender to the divine, right? So noticing the patterns in these cards coming through. Okay, so I don't actually think I'm going to clarify the Tower. I think it's a couple different things, and it's going to apply differently for each and every one of you, but this week and moving forward, but especially with this new moon in Scorpio energy, it is bringing these things to your awareness. Overall, whatever this Tower is, I do believe is something that you're needing to release. And if you don't release it, the divine is going to push you to release it. Or, you're going to experience a lot of setbacks or situations that it's just a coincidence, but then it keeps happening, or certain things, rare occurrences keep on happening that kind of give you signs like, hey, Cancer, you should probably get rid of this, or hey, Cancer, you should probably release this, hey, Cancer, don't you think that this is better? Like, rare occurrences that kind of try to give you nudges as to go down this path, go down that path, take the left turn, no, don't go right, go left, like I'm kind of feeling that energy. And you won't be able to ignore it. You won't be able to ignore it. And the more you sit with yourself and allow yourself to process the information and the messages that are coming through in dreams, throughout the day, random songs that come to mind, the more clearer it is going to be. And the easier and the smoother it'll be for you to move forward. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm feeling from this. Let me take a look into... I'm like, what should I look into? Owl or unicorn? Let's look into the owl. Right. Time of the owl for Cancer, summarizing Venus for the week ahead. Think about it. The owls can see very, very well in the dark. They're very silent. Oh, well, they can be very silent. They also got that woo 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 kind of, their little woo call. But how many times are you aware that there's an owl in the tree unless they're making that sound? They can be very quiet. They hunt at night. Extremely wise. Didn't mean to bump the tripod, by the way. I apologize. Time at the owl. But yeah, definitely talks about blessings coming your way. Unexpected. Normally in some sort of, it's either material or spiritual kind of form, or like maybe you're recognizing something's like a blessing in disguise. Holy fuck, these cards. 9 of Swords. Yeah, so something that you're not seeing, right? That shark energy. Tell me about the owl for Cancer, summarizing Venus. Thank you. We have the King of Swords. Lots of air energy popping through this reading. Aquarius energy. We also have the King of Pentacles. Ooh, I love the King energy. Definitely on top of your bullshit. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Wow, lots of people. You could be dealing with many people this week. We also got Temperance and anything else. The Page of Swords. Oh my god, we got so many people. I just want to know like any other details to what's going on, because it's just like people, person. I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyways, oh my god, another page. Wait, I just need more information as to like what the owl is talking about. Maybe you're gonna come across and cross paths with lots of people this week. Okay, that's enough cards. Judgment, divine timing, oh my god, and a King of Wands. Okay, so many kings, queens, pages. What the hell is going on? We also have the Empress, the 7 of Wands, and the Moon. Okay, so definite that energy of like entering into unknown territory. 8 of Wands, right? You're setting your intentions. Your manifestations are coming in. but you're not aware of it. Like you're shooting, but you're like, I feel like I'm going nowhere, but your intuition is right on point, okay? And to trust it. If you have this sense of feeling like, okay, don't give up, Cancer, don't give up. Like, I gotta keep going. I can't give up now. Like, something's telling me to keep going. Follow it. Keep taking those baby steps. You may feel like you're not making lots of progress and you may have moments of doubt, but remember that you are good enough and you need to believe in the impossible, okay? Because this is what you're moving towards. The Empress. 7 of Wands, I actively hold true to my values. So follow what you are being called to do, despite other people's judgment, despite what other people may think of you. Keep going. Do what feels right for you, because that's going to lead you to a lot of abundance, a lot of growth. And notice, like she's pregnant in this card, so she's been putting in the work. She's been in this stage of something growing for almost 9 months, right? Or a little bit over 9 months, because some pregnancies are like, 41 weeks, right? Not exactly 9 months on the dot, right? Something, maybe you're overdue, right? You feel like you're overdue. You feel like you should have your manifestation by now. It's coming. You're about to be giving birth real soon. Some of you, this is literal. Some of you are literally giving birth, or this is giving birth to an idea. Okay, so getting closer to getting off the ground, to trust in the timing, to trust in yourself. You are good enough. Surrender to the divine. Believe in the impossible. I create what I choose naturally and with joy. Your attitude, like I said at the beginning of the reading, your attitude changes everything. Okay, so we have a lot of cards because I really was trying to figure out like what is happening here. They gave me so many people energy, so lots of different people, or this could just be talking about you. We got lots of kings and lots of pages. So 9 of Swords, right? Kind of in your head, kind of feeling a little bit anxious. You're needing to trust the moment, needing to trust every single step that you take, right? Feeling a bit lost, feeling a bit unsure, but you're needing to connect with your intuition. Cancer, try not to over intellectualize your intuition. Follow your gut. You're ruled by the moon. So really this week, at times when you're in your head and you're feeling anxious and stressed, you're needing to get back in tune with your intuition. Okay, once you do that, it's not going to feel as scary. You're just going to have this sense of knowing what to do, where to go, what needs to be done, who needs to be there, who you need to keep around, who needs to go away. Like, okay, we have this King of Swords, King of Pentacles. So trusting your ability to make the best possible decisions for you, crystal clear perspective, and also remaining grounded. Being sure of yourself, being confident within yourself, being certain, knowing what you want and believing it is already yours. Right? No ifs, no buts, just knowing it is. And maybe there's people around you reminding you that, or there's people in your life who are kind of like there to support you on your journey, or perhaps this week, like I said, those rare occurrences, you may bump into lots of different strangers, people who just share random nuggets of advice. Like, fuck you guys, we got Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, we got a King of Wands, King of Swords, and King of Pentacles. I do have to mention, so maybe it's like, again, an idea, a little idea, maybe a sense of hope, a little bit of inspiration, open to good news, and then boom, we go from the page to the king, right? It starts off with just like a small little idea. Oh, I don't know if I'm that confident. Sure, I'll give it a chance. And then boom, I'm now the king and I'm successful. I know what I want. I'm confident and I won't take no as an answer. If you tell me no, I'm going to go to the next door. If they tell me no, I'm going to move on to the next door until one of them says yes. And then I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to fall. Or even if I do fall, I'm picking myself back up and I'm going to try again. Because there's that fire lit within you. And then the same thing, it's like we got that Page of Swords, new idea, new perspective, right? You're trying your best to stay in control of your thoughts, not letting your thoughts control you. You control your thoughts, your emotions, right? But new ideas coming to mind, and then boom, level up. We got like a lot of that level up energy. We go from page to king. So you're growing. You are going through change, right? And then the same thing with the Page of Pentacles. Open to opportunities for personal growth. You're like, okay, you know, I'm willing for a change. I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone. I'm willing to give this a chance and to put the effort in and to show the universe that I'm ready and that I want this and that I do believe in myself and that I am good enough and I'm open for growth and learning and all that, right? And then boom, level up from the Page to the King. Like, we have three of those. If we're just talking about you, you could be dealing with lots of different people. You might be communicating a lot with many people this week. You might be very busy, lots of phone calls, out and about, okay? We have Judgment coming out. Use your discernment of who you surround yourself with, the energy you give out to people. Remember to stay grounded, stay balanced, and the only way you'll get clarity, right, through this anxiety, right, you're getting stressed out, you're feeling anxious, the only way you're going to see things clearly is by remaining calm. So stay calm, stay grounded, remember to be by water, take a salt bath, or get by the water element, go by the lake, river, ocean if you can, if possible. If not, run yourself a nice hot bath with some Epsom salts, light some candles, maybe a little incense, pour yourself a little glass of vino, or whatever it is that you drink, maybe a cup of tea, maybe water, whatever floats your boat. Get grounded in your element, Cancer, okay? There is a lot of changes. The divine is around you, supporting you, pushing you down a certain path. And it's so important that you guys are open and receptive and you trust and follow your own intuition, your own inner knowing. Remember who the fuck you are, okay? Yeah, lots of people energy. I'm just feeling like there could be lots of different, like, moving pieces of the puzzle. It can get a little bit overwhelming at times, which would explain why we have that Nine of Swords, feeling just like, oh my god, there's so much to do, there's so much to take care of, there's so much going on, but it's important that you guys, you know, take the time out for you. Make that a priority, no matter what. You may be juggling a lot, you may be, honesty. What? Is there a, hold on, give me a second. When did that flip out? Huh? Honesty, number 40, which fits in with the shark. This is all about you guys needing to be honest. This is all about you guys needing to communicate clearly, to speak up. If there's anything that's bothering you or there's anything that has you uncertain, unsure, acknowledge it so that you're able to let it go. Because the more you just try to suppress it or ignore it or try to push it away, it's just going to continue to eat at you until you face whatever this thing is, whatever this little demon is. Acknowledge it so that it can disappear, right? So don't ignore it. Be honest. If you feel crappy, if you're feeling upset by something or something has you worried or stressed out, it's better to acknowledge it or even talk to someone about it than to keep it to yourself. Because when you keep it to yourself, it's just going to eat away at you. It's just going to go crazy in your mind. It's going to drive you up the wall. And it's better if you just were to face it than run away from whatever this is, okay? Number 40. So any other fairy messages for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Singer of Transfiguration. This card has been making an appearance for you guys recently as well. This is not the first time this card has come out for you. Not too long ago this did come out, and it wasn't just you, it was a few other signs that had this, but this is a number of 11 transformation. You might be seeing a lot of 111 or lots of synchronicities, simply confirmation that you are on the right track, in the right place, right time. The Singer of Transfiguration, you guys are going through massive change, letting things go, releasing what doesn't serve you, facing some things that make you uncomfortable, being honest with yourself and even honest with others, needing to communicate clearly, and speak your truth, what's on your mind, staying true to yourself. And yeah, you're definitely going through massive change, Cancer. And this has been a message coming through for a while. And remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight. Transformation doesn't even take like a week. It's an ongoing process. And in your readings, it's been showing that it's been a consistent kind of theme that keeps on coming up for you guys. Like, you guys are going through changes. You guys are going through shifts, massive transformation. It's like, yeah, you have been. And I know the message has been a bit repetitive, but that's what you guys are going through. And it's been ongoing for a while now. But like I said, it doesn't happen overnight. And so this has been ongoing, but this is just like pure confirmation. Like, keep this up and don't let those doubts hold you back. Face your fears, transform your fears, find that courage, push through. Blessings are coming. You are leveling up. So get ready for it. So, Cancer, that is what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!